a comedian's going to Singapore.
Yeah.
And they sent me the rules about their jokes and stuff like that, what they can say and what they can't say and all this stuff. And they accidentally put me on the thread, so I got this big list of stuff for their Singapore thing. It is kind of interesting.
I mean, I imagine.
And then they said, sorry, we sent it to the wrong person. I was like, nah, you sent it to the right person.
I mean, I imagine with the whole Jocelyn Chia thing story, I hope it's not her, but...
It's not her.
That whole story, they cane you for spitting on the streets there.
Under non-mainstream lifestyles and behaviors, so there's a category that you can't talk about non-mainstream lifestyles and behaviors. So your polycule bullshit would not fly, dude.
But the thing is, can you be like... Look how stupid these polycules are. Like, is there some, like, can you criticize, make fun of them, or no reference of them?
You have to give them your whole set typed out. It would be impossible to start being a comedian there. You literally have to type out your set. Dude, imagine you're being a comedian, and before you say things on stage for the first time, you have to type it out and get it approved by the government officials.
That's literally Yakov Smirnoff, when he went on Marin. He was like the first Western comedian in Russia. And he's like, I had to send in my set to the Department of Humor or whatever. Because in Russia, Soviet Russia was like all like insane bureaucracies.
You know, that's just some like grody bitch. She's not funny at all, too.
Oh, for sure. So, but like you have to send it in, and then they would like just send you back everything that's like allowable, everything you're sad. And like,
I told you I had to do that. Chewing on ice. Sorry about that.
Sorry, mate.
Sorry about that, bud. No, when we were in the band in Canada, when you get these grants, we had to send in our lyrics, and then like some team of stuffy old ladies would have to go through it and approve them. Yeah. And they would make changes. They were pretty liberal with their input as well. That's funny. Dude, they had a lot of things. They were like, and there was one line, there was things like, it was less of the racially insensitive stuff and more sex just like stuff, right? Sex shit or whatever. But I remember the one guy, he goes, in one of the lines, he goes, my epidermis is white, but my dick is black. And they didn't like that one. Shit like, but you'd have to be on these phone calls with like these fucking ladies from the government saying they don't like this, my dick is black.
Yeah, we don't appreciate that.
Yeah, it was all like funny shit too, right? And they're not even like realizing that it's a joke. They're just like, this line where you said you fucked the shit out of like, they're ridiculous, right? So they said no lifestyles and behaviors, including but not limited to alternative sexualities.
Okay, so just nothing like you could just, they go, we're a little behind, but we're still just like, if you want to shit on your wife.
I mean, this is legitimately no gay shit, no fat chicks, keep them cold.
Yeah.
This is what it is, right? Yeah. But you have to imagine, dude, that was so funny if you have to give them your set and then they send you a letter back formally from the government that says your set's too gay.
I wonder how it's
the government's like, no, this
like,
is
I wonder how it's enforced if you go, okay, and then like you do it on stage. Like, is there someone, you know what I mean?
I think what happens is the fucking promoter gets it. You know what I mean?
Right, the promoter.
But
like, if you decide to go off script during that thing, are they like yanking you off stage
with a cane?
Show's over, and then they beat your ass with that cane.
Yeah, I think a lot of these places they have an official present. They don't want you polluting the minds with your homosexual bullshit.
But they're not restricted internet there. They're not like, because Russia, that was another thing. Everybody's like, oh, he's doing, meeting Tucker Carlson, Putin, and it's going to be on X, but they don't have X in Russia. It's blocked. Like, Twitter's blocked in Russia right now because they don't want other sides of what's going on coming out. So anyways, I don't think Singapore is free in that sense. They have full unfettered access to the internet, I'm pretty sure. So anyways.
Politically and racially sensitive content is frequently censored in Singapore.
Online? Oh, okay, so there you go.
Yeah, as you were saying that, I didn't know enough to.
I thought Singapore is supposed to be like, we're pretty open. We restrict, obviously, but
alternative sexualities are not happening. Fetishes. So you know what I mean? You can't be like, so I'm a sub and my boyfriend in Brooklyn's a dom and being a sub, we're subs.
We're subs.
Fetishes in addition. They also said someone's going to mention they said in the script, you mentioned your bisexual friend and they want further information about how the bisexual friend is going to be mentioned so we can approve or disapprove this bisexual friend. Like,
yeah, why they're like, come on, just say they're your friend.
No, she is saying that.
Yeah. But I'm saying she's obviously saying my friend's bisexual. And they go, just what? That's not important.
Yeah.
Just say it's your friend.
What do you need to know that you have a bisexual friend?
That's fine. We don't care. Don't ask, don't tell.
That's what they're doing. So no bisexual friend, and then there's another one that says she in a part of it there is a part about discharge, and there's a whole paragraph about them discussing about they need more information about this discharge line and whether it's going to be.
They must pay. These gigs must pay out the ass though. That's the thing. The more that there's all these hoops to fly through, they're probably flown like first class. Probably like
That's a good question.
Pays tons of money. There's no way you're not.
Where's the money come from? I don't know. Where does all this
well,
extra money come from that they're getting allegedly?
They're super rich. Like it's a very prosperous
tickets are
economy.
just really expensive or something?
Probably.
I don't know. It could just be a normal amount, but some people are just really popular there. You know what I mean?
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Like some people
That's
are Asian,
true.
so like they kind of are. They like sort of pop off there more.
Yeah, I guess like Uncle Roger. Like Nigel probably goes and tours there.
Yeah, exactly. He might be banned too.
Yeah, I wonder if what's his status is there.
I think he seems to be getting like banned from a lot of those countries. But I thought that was super funny.
I mean, Jocelyn Chia's thing, remember, like the Singapore, like in their whatever Congress, like they had to make a statement about her. Mm-hmm. Like in literally their highest
Department of Humor
politics, like a public statement during their like sitting of their Congress, being like, we denounce her.
Did you ever? I know we already referenced Seinfeld once, but you know,
you can never reference Seinfeld too much.
Well, it's kind of like Simpsons too, where they just covered everything, so it's hard not.
I actually watched Citizen Kane last night for the first time in my life. Have you ever seen that?
Yes.
It's so weird. People are like, it's the greatest movie of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's from 1941. It's Orson Welles. He was like 26 years old, wrote and starred in it. And then, but it's all, because it's one of the best Simpsons episodes ever. The one where Mr. Burns with Bobo.
Yeah.
Remember that? And then I was like,
the Kane from Citizen Kane.
Yeah, or whatever. But I'm like, fuck, I feel like I've seen this before. And then I'm like, I'm seeing it. I've like all these references I'm now getting because I saw this episode of Simpsons 20 years ago.
Yeah, they've covered every single thing.
Every single thing. But it's apparently supposed to be one of the best, it's considered one of the Simpsons episodes ever as well.
I didn't know there was a ranking like that.
There is. Oh, of course.
Well, did you know when Jerry was trying to not be funny and he was dying? And he goes, "What do you do?" He goes, "I'm a comedian." He goes, "Death is despair." That's what it's like going on a date with one of these people that works like at the Department of Humor. Oh. It was just a girl being like, "Yeah, I mean, you know, everything. I don't really find that funny. I don't find that funny. I don't find that funny." You go, "What do you do for a living?" You go, "I work for the Department of Humor."
Yeah, you're not getting any of the like, what do you do? "I work for the Department of Humor. I'm a bit of a comedy nerd."
Or I guess that would be worse, where it's like a really unfunny person that's always trying to be funny, like, "Oh, I got your tongue." He's got the tie and he pretends it's his tongue. He goes, "I'm the head of Department of Humor." The head of Department of Humor would be funnier if it was a wacky guy who comes and squirts the fucking flour into your face. He's always on the Department of Humor.
He goes, "Oh, I'm not feeling so well." He just pulls out a whole thing out of his mouth. It's not ending. He goes, "Hey, we want to hack." Like the biggest fucking hack of all time. Is
the head of the Department of Humor is probably such a hack.
That's a way better visual.
That is a way better visual. Way better. He goes, "Okay, so we talk about the jokes. Like, definitely going to get to the jokes first. We want to go to the mystery of what happened to your nose."
Yeah, he's literally goes, "So I see that you don't have an opener here of you are the love child of one person and another person. I highly recommend doing that." That's a good opener right there.
The Department of Humor, you go, "Just wait in my office," and then you just hear the knock, and he goes, "Knock, knock," and he goes, "Yeah, just come in, I'm waiting for you." He goes, "No, you have to say who's you have to say who's there." All right. Department of Humor. Okay, come in. Okay, no, you have to say Department of Humor.
Come in. Who's there?
Department of Humor. The head of Department of Humor is definitely wacky.
Yeah.
He's coming in. He's basically an animaniac.
Does it say actually who like, is there an official title of where this gets sent?
What do you mean?
Like, is there actually, it's called the Department of Humor, or like, do they have like, is it like the State Department?
I actually screenshot of this email. It's not on there.
Oh, okay. I am curious.